Hey there, the Interlink migration is upon us, and the Interlink team just dropped an important update which you need to see. As a matter of fact, a lot of people do not understand this update. This is the reason I've decided I'll create a video for this very update so that you understand the process better, right? So I'm just going to head over to Twitter right now so you can see the updates I'm talking about. Now, if you head over to the Interlink official Twitter handle and scroll down right here, you can see this very update right here that says ITLG migration wallet security. You can see right here, if I click on see more right now, you're going to see more information actually, and you can see that this very update is talking about the version 6.0, which is arriving very soon. The ITLG migration phase is closer than ever. Before you take any action, make sure you have covered every security step. So yes, this very update is talking about the security step, and I'm going to be explaining to you what they mean by every security step and where to find them. So this is the checklist right here. This is the checklist, so you can see for yourself just about 3 things, right? So we're not going to be stretching this video that much. This video is going to be quick, right? So you can see right here it says check your wallet address carefully, confirm it has not been changed by any unauthorized access to your account. Some attacks specifically target the migration address field. Now if you head over to Interlink right here and click on this very wallet icon right here, you have to switch to the wallet section. Now this is going to take us to the Interlink wallet. I'm just going to enter my passcode right here and unlock. Now this is the wallet address they are talking about right here, right? Now if you had a screenshot of this very interface the very day you created this very wallet, you have to go check that very screenshot again to confirm that this very wallet address matches, right? And also you need to back up your wallet, right? That is the next thing, right? But before we move into that, make sure that this match, right? If we move to this very update again right here, you can see they also mentioned the 2FA. The 2FA. So the 2FA right here is two-factor authentication. 2FA stands for two-factor authentication. And make sure your 2FA is already enabled on your account. Do not wait until migration day to set this up. If we head over to Interlink and switch to the apps section, right? This is going to take us to the home screen. From the home screen, you want to click on this, right? Click on the profile and you get to see the 2FA right here. Now I created a video for this on how to correctly perform the 2FA, so I'm not going to be showing you how to do the 2FA because I don't want to stretch this very video, right? But I've created a video for that and I'm going to leave that in the pinned comments and also in the description of this very video, so you might want to go watch that video before you continue this, or maybe after you watch this then you watch that very video, right? But it's very important, right, so you don't make any mistake or whatever. I try to break it down as much as possible. So right here you must make sure that your 2FA is set so that your account will be more secure. With the 2FA you create an extra security for your account, so this is very important. Make sure you carry out that 2FA process. Now the third right here, which is the last, right, says confirm your seed phrase and private key are stored somewhere safe, offline, are accessible only by you. Now I usually say this, right, don't just save your passphrase in your notepad. It's not even safe. It's not safe. Don't also save it in your Google Drive. Don't save it in any cloud storage. It's not safe. The best place to save your passphrase is offline, right? You have to do it offline. That's the best way to make sure that it's most secure. And if you want to do it, you have to do it in your jotter or diary and just keep it somewhere safe. It shouldn't be a book you carry around anyhow, right? Because someone offline could also get access to it. So make sure your passphrase is safe. Now in case you don't know what the passphrase is all about, let's go to the wallet section again, switch to the wallet right now and enter my passcode right here. So if you create your Interlink wallet, you get to see a backup button right here. Now mine is not showing because you can only back up your wallet once on the Interlink app, but once you back up your wallet there is no way you'll be able to see your passphrase anymore, right? So please pay close attention. If you're backing up your wallet right now, make sure you write it down on the piece of paper, because the settings section right here would not display your backup wallet. I have checked this thoroughly. You won't see your backup wallet. So make sure that as you're setting up your backup wallet somewhere around here right now, I'm going to drop the screenshot so you can see what I'm talking about. Make sure you are setting it up correctly and make sure you keep it safe, right? Very important. Now because that very backup wallet is what you're going to be using to restore your account in case of loss of phone or theft or whatever, right? In case you even get a new phone, you need to use that very passphrase to back up your wallet. Regarding the private key, Interlink made that private from my understanding, right? But correct me if I'm wrong though. But the main thing is your passphrase, right? Once you have your passphrase, you can always recover your account. So you can see an important notice right here which is colored red actually. Now this is the danger. They said do not share your OTP with anyone for any reason. A compromised OTP can be used to change your migration address without your knowledge. Now in case you don't know what an OTP means, let me just head over to my email to show you what that means. So if I open up my email right now and I head over to the search bar and type OTP, open up one of these, you get to see this very OTP right here. Now this is actually a code, right? And this code expires in 5 minutes, but after it expires it's actually useless. It's valid for 5 minutes, but during the OTP process, if it's not up to 5 minutes, make sure you do not share it with anyone. In fact, don't share it with anyone, right? I'm actually going to blow mine right now and just show you a few numbers so you get to understand what I'm actually talking about, right? Don't even share it with anyone. Don't take the risk, right? But once it expires, it's actually useless. They can't do anything with it. But do not share your OTP with anyone. Very important. Now the last thing right here says that beware of unofficial migration links shared in Telegram, Discord, or DMs. Interlink will never ask for your private key. So yes, I've always preached this. Do not just click any random links and enter your seed phrase, which is your passphrase, your 12-digit passphrase. Do not do that. It's very important to always come to the official channels, which is this, which you can see right here. So this is Interlink Twitter handle, right? I don't need to share the updates all the time. You can also come here and check this out for yourself. So this is it at inter_link, right? So this is the official Twitter handle. You can always come here and follow up with the updates, right? A lot of people hide this from you, and I'm showing you this, right? There's no need to hide this from you, right? I also want you to stay updated because we can't really cover information all the time. So yes, so this is what you need to know. And the last thing you see right here is that ITLG is a result of your real effort and time. You earned it. Take full responsibility for protecting it. You've heard the team. Official migration instructions will be published on verified Interlink channels only. Wait for the official announcement before taking any action, just like I said. So this is basically what this very update is all about, and I felt you should know about these very updates, right? It's very important that you know about this very update. So I'm just going to head back to the app right now, and that's it. So this is it for this very video. I hope you got value. If you learned something new or you learned anything at all from this very video, do well to leave a like and share this video to others who might need this very information, right? Very important. If you don't want to miss out on the next Interlink update, then make sure you subscribe to this very channel, and most importantly, toggle the notification bell on so that when that update drops, you'll be one of the first to get notified. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.